back to another episode of the Intellectual Airheads Podcast, starring me, Kelly McKee, and my best friend ever, Manda Katz, with BFF of 20 years.
That might not stick.
Yeah. We're working.
Trial and error.
Yeah, for real. I've been so excited to record today because I'm just in the best mood ever. And when I'm in a good mood, I just want to talk.
Yeah.
I almost called 5 people this morning because I just wanted to talk.
That's so funny. Yeah, you were sending me a lot of the Snapchat, just internal Kelly thoughts that she has to get out while she's on her walk right now.
Yeah, and then also I think I made 2 close friend stories talking to the camera. That's when you know. Even though I do that all the time, but
yeah.
Oh.
What?
Well, this electric kitty reminded me we no longer have Frank in the podcast room. He's with a foster family, so he's being loved. And I don't know if I've talked about my painting app on the podcast. Have I talked about my painting app?
Nope.
Okay, so I have a painting app that I love to use. It gives me zen. It's on my phone. And last night, the one I was telling you that I was doing my painting app last night for the first time in a long time because it's a coping mechanism that I need to use. And the painting that I did was a Christmas living room, and then there was a little cat playing with a ball of yarn. Aww. And sometimes I love doing the painting app thing because you don't know what colors things are gonna be.
Yeah.
And so when I finally got to the cat, it was all black.
Oh, why didn't you send it to me?
I should have, but I know I normally literally send you.
She sends me a lot of her finished paintings.
I'm look what I did, latest creation. I don't know why I didn't send it to you. I think it was just really late, and it was you know how I told you when I started, it's I'm on a mission. I am on a mission, and I need to get this painting done. And sometimes it can take 45 minutes, and so it's I'll start it just to do something, and then it's I'm sitting on my phone so invested. And so that kind of happened last night, and I was so tired, but I was I need to finish the painting. So that's probably why I didn't send it. But I was so happy when I saw that it was a black cat, and I thought it was so cute. And then I showed Ian, and he said, "That's going to be Frank on Christmas."
Aww,
with the
that's
family.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It still makes me sad.
I know. I was maybe I shouldn't be saying that.
It still makes me sad. But do you want to talk about something that makes me happy?
Yeah, let's talk about something that makes me happy.
Fur coat.
Oh my gosh, Amanda's coat.
Me and my sister went drunk shopping the other night, and we brought wine into the store, and we're walking around Marshall's, and it was just so much fun. And I saw this coat, and it was we were about to leave the store, get in line, and then I see this coat, and I'm I need it. it's so beautiful. It's so comfy, cozy, wonderful, but it was a little expensive, and so I was I can't do this right now. 4 or 5 days go by, I think about the coat every day.
And that's the
I'm
thing.
thinking about the coat every day.
That's the thing, everybody.
And yesterday, I woke up a little hungover, after Thanksgiving, and I get a little manic when I'm hungover, especially when it comes to impulse purchases for some reason. I don't know why. When I'm hungover, it's kind of my don't give a fuck
I know
radar is a little bit gone.
You always say that you're I'm just at that phase of being hungover where I'm just silly and crazy, and I'm I don't have that. The only phases I have of hungover is annoyed, miserable, unwell.
Yeah.
I don't have a silly fun mood that I get into when I'm hungover.
Yeah. Well,
it's
kind of fun, so that sucks for you.
You're actually just still drunk, and you're yeah, I just have this weird phase where I get all silly.
No, because I do feel really bad in the morning, usually at first, and then I finally feel better, and I also think I get so excited that I don't feel like death anymore, that I'm just yes.
Life is worth living.
Life is worth living. And so yesterday I had to work at whatever. I had to go to work, and I was just picturing everyone walking into Marshall's on Black Friday, and I'm the coat's going to be gone. And I can't have that happen.
I can't have that happen.
So I literally had a 10-minute leeway, where I could go and get the coat. And so I ran in there. It wasn't in the same spot it was before. They had moved it, and I was panicking.
Oh no, it's all gone.
What if it's gone? Yeah. And then I found it, and I bought it, and look at the hood.
It's very cozy.
I just am so happy, and I just encourage you to buy the thing.
Buy the thing.
Buy the thing if you want the thing, because it really will make you happier.
For our audio
Material
listeners,
possessions do make you happier.
Yeah. If you're going to take one thing away. For our audio listeners, Man is wearing a gray fur long coat with the most voluptuous, fabulous hood that could possibly exist.
And
she
so
looks
soft.
like a little koala polar bear.
Yeah.
It's the color of a koala, but it's giving polar bear.
Yes.
It's giving bear. Koalas are bears. A koala bear. That's my that's my airhead moment of the week.
Do you think I look like a koala? Like remember we were talking the other day about what animals we look like, and yours is Dobby Bunny?
Yeah, I'm such a bunny. No, I don't think you look like a koala. It's just the color and the fur is giving koala.
I was just checking.
No, I don't really think a koala being compared to a koala would be a nice thing to say. I mean, not that they're cute, but I just feel like someone that would look like a koala would be like an old man with like... Wait, should I look up? Oh, I can't. I'm like, should I look up what a picture of a koala looks like right now? Whatever.
They're kind of cute.
They are definitely cute. They're definitely cute, but I'm just like, I think it's the gray fur again.
Okay.
I'm thinking
You're
old.
Thinking old.
I'm thinking old.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
She did say I look like a fox. Let us know if you agree.
Man, it looks like a fox. I'm not even going to ask. Let me know if you agree that I look like a bunny because it's so obvious. And if you don't agree, then I just don't even care because you're wrong.
Heard that. Heard that.
Heard that. Oh my God, I just did that. Okay.
Do you have an airhead moment, or are we just gonna call that yours?
No, I don't know. I kind of want to talk about Thanksgiving though.
Okay.
So, well, do you have an airhead moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. I'm rude. I'm just controlling the situation. Okay, so
we can definitely talk about Thanksgiving though.
Look on your phone and make sure that I don't know if I wrote anything down. I know. I'm sorry.
You're supposed to study.
I know. I have a lot going on right now.
Okay.
I can't think about anything until the grad application is due, and then I have no excuses after that ever again.
No, you do not have one
until master starts. Oh, I don't have one.
No.
Okay.
I fell down the stairs the other night. It was.
Wait, what night?
So embarrassing. It was. I don't know.
The night of Thanksgiving? Before?
No,
oh, okay.
Before.
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
I want to tell you on the podcast.
Oh, okay. So you fell down the stairs.
I fell down the freaking stairs, and it was.
From top to bottom?
No, it was like the last 3 steps I fell down. And I never wake up in the middle of the night needing to drink water unless I've been drinking that day.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. I was stone cold sober.
Yeah.
And well, I probably had smoked weed, but whatever. It's stone cold sober.
Alcohol
and
sober.
I was sleeping, and I woke up and I'm like dehydrated as fuck. And I'm like, I need some water. So I got up. And I was on like the third to last stair, and my sock was like twisted because I think I'd worn the socks to bed, and they were like loose ones, so they were like flipped. So I like grabbed my foot to like fix it, and then when I put my foot back down, I just fully missed the steps and like fell so hard. Taylor runs out of her room.
Oh my God, what time?
They were probably like 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Liam, I guess, was like, was I awake before that? Like, because he was jolted out of his sleep. He was like, no way that noise is like just what like woke me up. I don't know. It's just like so confused. And Taylor was like, what just happened? She thought the TV fell over. And I was like, no, that was me. That was me. I just fell down the stairs. And she was like, you okay? And I was so like out of it. I was just like, yeah, I need to go lay down. And I go lay down and my arms are like burning. You know, when you get like hurt that it like starts to feel hot, my arms were burning and my fingers were burning. And I'm just laying there like, what just happened?
Oh my God. That is so funny.
I got a scrape on my elbow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rug burn?
Kinda.
Damn.
I know. So I kind of was thinking when I saw the scrape, I'm like, damn, I haven't had a scrape in a while. And I kind of loved it.
So I don't know if it's my cats or something, but or me, because I do have like my nails tend to be like a little bit longer. I like randomly will have scratches on me all the time.
Yeah, but like when's the last time you got like a scrape, like you fell and hurt your knee like you would when you were a kid?
I don't know, but I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of was like, oh, this nostalgia.
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 takeaways from that story though. The first one is the fact that a loud bang. Well, I didn't hear how loud it was, but like the fact that a bang would jolt both of them out of their sleep and Taylor to the point where she runs out of her room is so obvious that they are not cat owners. Because
I mean, they've lived with Tyra for quite some time.
Yeah, but Tyra's not
It was a loud, like I fell. Like, it was a loud bang. And
like,
Taylor said
someone's
she heard,
breaking
like,
in.
3 bangs. Like, I think I fell down the stairs. Like, it was not just, like, one, like...
Well, like, just being, like, sleeping in the basement, like, I hear bangs all the time just because there's other people that are, like, whatever. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But, like, if I hear any noise, I'm just like, my cat's knocked something over. Like, I just can't even care about
having
it.
cats and dogs even make me so much less scared whenever I'm in a home, like, going to sleep and there's not an animal. Every noise, I'm like, it's an intruder.
Yeah, because there's no
animal. But you can blame every noise
Yeah.
on an animal, and it's the best.
And I used to get scared way more in this house, and now I just kind of am like, it's the animal. And I think just whatever, other things too. I just think like the people in the house now, I just feel better energy.
Kelly
I just am so
thought
much happier.
someone was living in her walls for quite some time.
I did. Because I would wake up every day to this like a, I don't know if that's going to do it for you guys, but like a weird tapping noise. And it was fully coming from in between the walls. So like our headboard was here, and then on the other side of the wall was Liam's closet and then his bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Liam's not in his closet tapping on the wall.
No, he's not.
And this house is really, really old. And like recently when we were living here, our landlord was doing like all new insulation, and he sent us a picture that there was nothing in between the walls in the frame of the house. Like it was just completely open.
Perfect place for someone to sleep.
And then like, and it would have been like in the ground, like in the basement, which kind of makes it even more like they're probably not surviving in the ground like a mole person.
No.
But when I went to the outside of my house to like where I was thinking the entrance might be, there was all this random junk covering it. It was a lot.
She had a lot of reasons why, but I still think she sounds like a crazy person.
Yeah, and like there was like a TikTok story going around of some girl that like college girls that realized there was someone living in their house, in their wall or something. There was other reasons.
Ew.
There's a lot of things going on, and I'm the kind of person that if it happened to one person, then I'm like, okay, so it's definitely gonna happen to me then. My other thought from that story is like so similar. So like I can't remember some of these details. I might be making up because I can't remember specifically if I was on the phone with Lisa, Ian's mom, or if I had like gotten a text about it from Mallory. I can't remember what it was, but basically I was either on the phone with Mallory or Lisa, and I just hear all this franticness happening on the other end of the phone. And I'm like, and Mallory's screaming, and I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? She's like, Grammy just fell down the stairs. I was freaking out. Grammy is like like a frail, cute, amazing little woman who's like 82 now. And well, at the time it was like a year ago. So she's like 81, but it was just like, and Ian's parents' stairs are steep and wood. Like they're hurtful. Yeah. And so it's like, Grammy just fell down the stairs. Grammy just fell down the stairs. I'm freaking out. Like, oh my God, oh my God. And then finally, like I find out that it was one of those situations where she missed like the last step. Yeah. And like fell, which was still horrible.
It hurts a lot.
But in my mind, she's like tumbling down the top of the stairs.
Oh my God, that would be tragic.
No, like it really isn't even funny. It'd be so bad. But that's what that reminded me of, because I was like freaking out imagining it. And then it was like, she missed the last step. And I'm like, okay, she didn't fall down the stairs. Yeah, I'm surprised no one's ever fallen down the stairs in our house.
They're scary. I almost have.
Yeah, me too.
When I wear my big shoes.
Me too, and I scream every
because I
single
can't.
time.
My feet are so small and they can't fit even on the stairs.
Oh my gosh! So that's what your airhead moment is?
Yeah,
I feel like it's definitely airhead, but I also feel like it's just like
an accident.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really have an airhead moment. I just feel like everything has been so crazy, and I'm either locked in and focusing on like school or like the podcast or something, or I'm literally rotting on the couch with no thoughts watching Roni. So I just like feel like I haven't even been a person.
I know. I said that a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you did say that's why you're like, I can't have an airhead moment because I don't even know what life has been.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but my intellectual moment is me realizing, okay, so I can kind of tell this is kind of an intellectual. Well, this is an intellectual. This is perfect. It's a duality moment.
A dual one.
So in the beginning, I'm going to paint a picture for you guys. I haven't talked about the gold gown, right? No, I don't think so. Okay. So I'm going to paint a picture for you guys. Last May, a bunch of my friends graduated, and me and my friend Lex went, and we saw that like our friends were wearing gold gowns, but then some other people were wearing black gowns. And we're like, oh, that's weird. Like, why do they have gold gowns and whatever? And then I was like, I better not get a gold gown. Like, that'll look so bad on me, all this stuff. Then graduation starts, and they're like starting the commencement, and they're like, all the students wearing gold gowns signify that they're in the top 10% of their class and graduating with distinction. Immediately I said, I need a fucking gold gown. I need a gold gown. My GPA is like 3.8 or 3.9. So I was like pretty positive that that was going to include me. Then the semester starts. So now it's like August and I get an email that I am in the running basically for this gold gown and I'll be notified no later than September about it. I am not good at keeping track of all these extra things. You know what I mean? Like it's so hard that like a semester is crazy. I've talked about it before with the tunnel vision week by week by week. This stuff is like a whole nother level that's like just not on my radar. I get the email and like it's saying that I'm a candidate for graduating with distinction. And so because my final, like what's on my degree will base off of this last semester. But since I'm a candidate to graduate with distinction, I get to wear the gold gown at graduation. But when I was seeing this email saying I'm a candidate for distinction, I was like so stressed about this final semester and like I have to do good. And I was so stressed about it. And then I reread the email and it was basically saying, since I'm a candidate, I get to wear the gold gown.
Yeah.
So I could have known this in September.
Candidate kind of makes it seem
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not that weird.
So it's kind of an airhead moment because I literally could have known September and stopped stressing myself out so much. But at the same time, the universe loves me so much and had me misread that because, Manda, I would have had no motivation for that fucking nutrition class.
Yeah,
like
you would have.
I would have never done it. I would have gotten like a D and like not graduated and had to like retake this one class. Like I just would not have been able to care. So like it all worked out, but I just couldn't believe that I've been so stressed.
Yeah.
And then that's bringing me into a whole nother thing. I can't believe how much of a stressed person I am. I don't like that. I don't want to be a stressed out person.
Well, I think now you're so good at changing things once you become aware of them.
Yeah.
So I think now that you're aware of it, like it'll get better.
Okay. Thank you.
You're so good at working on yourself.
I am. It's also a problem though. Like one of my favorite quotes is like, of course I can't think of it perfectly, but it's like, you are not a problem to be solved, or your life is not a problem to be solved. Your life is to be lived.
Yeah.
And I need to hear that because it's like, I just feel like there's certain personality types that like get hyper fixated on fixing themselves. Yeah. And it's like and it's kind of like going back to like me like easing up on how like not judgmental, but just like how much I restrict myself because I don't want to be offensive and I don't want to like hurt other people. And I want to make sure I'm like creating like a safe space for everyone. And so I like try to like, but then it just ends up me being stressed again. What I'm saying. I keep hitting my microphone. And so I just think it's all coming together and it's all part of the 15-year Pluto.
Yes. I like need to read more up on that because I like keep using that for so many things and I like don't actually know. But that actually brings me to like another point that I wanted to make. Did you see on Instagram that you can reset your algorithm?
No. What does that mean?
So like they'll wipe away your whole algorithm right now, like everything that it gives you, and you can like restart kind of. If like you feel like it's gone a little to one way or a little to another, or you want different stuff to pop up kind of thing.
That's nice.
Would you want to reset it, do you think?
Do they give you like how do you I don't know. I like my Instagram algorithm. The only thing I don't like about it is it's like I never see the people that I actually know. Like they're always pumping out like
I think it still would be like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And like other than that, it's like no. I just wish that you could go through like when you go through to unfollow, they give you like least interacted with, like all these things, and whenever I click on them they're always famous people, and like no shade, but like I kind of wish they would show people I actually know so I could also like go through that portion of my followers.
Agreed.
But whatever, I don't know, I think that it's fine, but does it have any like presets? Did you look into this at all?
No, I saw it come up and I don't think I want to reset my algorithm because like I said, like I do like it, but I recently, so I'm like maybe I do. Obviously, I love astrology, but I have been getting bombarded. Like, my whole entire Instagram is
that's what mine basically is.
Astrology.
But I like it.
And I like it, too. But I feel like I'm, like, listening to so many people, like, tell me what to do. That
right there goes along with what I was just saying, where, like, I read those things and it's like, I feel like if I don't do this, I'm not like tapped in with the universe or whatever. And it does kind of put pressure on myself. And then there was like and normally they like align with like what I'm already going through and it's not that big of a deal. But like I sent you one the other day and I said, what the hell does this mean? So it's just, they don't always have to be true, but I totally get what you're saying. I do kind of do that too.
And I've just been feeling a little bit like a phony because all of my astrology knowledge is really from Instagram. And it's like, not like I don't think these people are knowledgeable who are putting this stuff out, but I'm kind of tired of the ones that are like, oh, like this is your Gemini cat. And it's like just random cat pictures. It's like some of these are just such bullshit, like reaching. I don't know. Sometimes they're funny, but I'm just feeling like overwhelmed with like the amount that is.
You should have got that book.
I know. I think I have to go, another thing. Like if I keep thinking about it, like I should have gone back and get it. Like I think I'm gonna go to Barnes and Noble and get it probably.
Yeah.
I just need to start like trusting myself in the moment that like I'm gonna want this.
I know.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
But when I'm like shopping with other people, like I'm either not the person you want around or I'm definitely the person you want around because I will tell you to buy everything. Yeah. Like I am so encouraging.
Me too. I'm like that too.
Get it.
I know. And like that's the thing, like what we were saying, like material things, like perfect for the giving season time. Like I hate how much of a consumer I am. I'm such a fucking consumer. And like my need for things to like be aesthetically pleasing and look cute. It's like there was a time where I almost bought this toilet paper that was $20 a roll online.
I get it.
Because it had like old 2000s magazines covers as the toilet paper that you pulled off, and I just thought that would be so fucking iconic if people went to my bathroom and this was their toilet paper.
Is that not like bad to like put on your vagina?
Well, it's like toilet paper. It probably has like
I feel like maybe that's
stuff.
Like just decoration. You were about to buy it like for your everyday toilet paper, $20 a roll.
Wait, I need to look back into it because maybe that is what I'll just do. That is so funny. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't like, I really feel like they had like it in like packs and like, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You do look so pretty today.
Oh my God. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I decided to be a human.
I love when we decide to be humans. The hangover thing, the past couple of days, I just like feel like a piece of shit when I'm like hungover 2 days in a row. And I know I like probably shouldn't, but it's just like I hate waking up and not feeling good.
I know.
But they haven't been brutal and they've been like going away towards the end of the day. But the brain fog is so bad.
Goodbye, Blanky.
Have you guys noticed Kelly's Blanky in like the past few episodes?
No, I haven't had Blanky. I only had Blanky in one and I was hiding him more and more with my legs. And then this one I said, fuck it. But then I just threw him to the side because I'm a big girl.
Yeah.
Yes. So the mental fog. Yeah, I totally agree.
I was about to say, I don't even remember what I was talking about.
And then do you get anxiety?
So I don't get anxiety in my head, but I feel like my heart rate beats faster when I am hungover. Yeah,
that's why I was so happy after Thanksgiving because me and Manda and Dylan, shout out Dylan, and basically honestly kind of Taylor too, drank all day.
Yeah, we were drinking all day.
But it wasn't like, when I think back, I only had like 3 or 4 of those drinks and then like half a glass of wine. Yeah. You and Dylan were way drunker than me. So I was very happy. I did stay up pretty late when we got back home. But I did sleep well because like that's been my problem. And I drank to the point where I almost I would stop drinking. Mm-hmm. If every time I drank, I wasn't able to sleep like I have been and like before, it's almost like when I drink like that in between amount. Almost makes it worse.
Yeah, it's like you can't pass out.
Yeah, like what is that? Yeah. That's so weird because I feel like the last times it's happened to me.
Now you just have to get wasted if you're going to drink.
Exactly. Because I feel like the last times that it happened to me was when I was like, I only had like 2 beers. I only had 2 drinks. Why is it like this? And then I drank 4 tequilas.
Tequila's my drink.
Yeah, man. I love celebrating with a bartender.
Yeah.
But it was so
Towards
funny.
the end of the night, we ran out of mixers and like people were still wanting to drink. And I had to go in the fridge and like really get creative because there was like nothing. We had like literally almond milk and then prune juice.
Almond milk is disgusting.
Prune
I think
juice.
I'd rather do prune juice. I don't even know what prune juice is.
Me neither. But I grabbed it and
what
I
is
used
it?
it
Why
and
do
it
you have
actually
it?
tasted good. I think Taylor said it's good for digestion, so she bought it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But yeah, I made a drink with prune juice towards the end of the night.
Did you only?
I shook it and I put it in a martini glass and like made
Nobody
it nice.
knows. Made it nice, like Dorinda. But yeah, so that was really good. I was happy I wasn't hungover. I slept good, but I just like wanted to rot. Like I was just like, there's just no point in me like even trying to be a person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the good thing about doing
like, where'd you go?
I just felt like taking a breather. You know how normally I like rush through it and I don't pause
okay, that's
for
a good
second?
idea.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, good.
So this year for Thanksgiving, because like again, if you don't know, you're about to know. We are all from Florida. Me, Ian, Manda, Liam, Taylor. Like it's a whole thing, and we all are from Florida, and we're all close knit and related in some way somehow. And so we decided this year not to go home for Thanksgiving, and so it was like kind of like on us to create the meals. Luckily, Amanda's sister is literally like Chef Boyardee.
Yeah. Boyardee.
I call Ian Chef Boyardee, so
that's
Chef
so
Boyardee in the building. So that was a big relief because I don't know what, like Ian can step up and cook some stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know. Thank God we had Taylor.
Taylor really, really, I can't stress enough how much she slayed that.
So the first thing that was great about it is like we all got to choose what was going to be at Thanksgiving. Like I feel like there's so many times where you look at the options and it's like I only like 3 of these things.
Yeah.
And we talked about this at Thanksgiving that like our parents like just make what their parents made, and then it's like we are just the generation that fucks shit up, and we're like, no, we don't fucking care that you guys have this every year. We're making what we actually will eat and like.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing that was great about it, was like having the options be everything that was there I liked and wanted to get. And then having Taylor, who's just like cares about it so much, and there was a lot of love involved in that cooking process.
For sure.
Was so good, you guys. It was the best Thanksgiving
all
food
of us
I have ever had in my life.
Food we've ever had. We would go around the table and like try and pick our favorite thing and would
We
list
couldn't.
like every single thing on the plate, and it was like all of it was just so
I know.
good.
It was. I literally said at one point, I was like, Taylor, get your TikTok out, record our reactions, because I was like so serious, like taking it by like, oh my God.
Yeah,
so
follow Kat's
good.
Kitchen on TikTok.
Yes, it was so good. And yeah, it was just nice. And then like the other thing about Thanksgiving is like it's just like such like a American holiday and like the excess of food.
Yeah.
And so to like going back to like having just things that we all actually want to eat, like it wasn't like any of this is going to go to waste. Like it was all so good.
I ate it for breakfast last 2 mornings.
Yeah. And like it's just like it was just done in a really well way.
Yeah. We sometimes like during Thanksgiving, like, or just holidays in general, like I do get like a little like emo and sad, and like we just like were having so much fun. Like it was like I didn't even think about that for like a second. Like
it was really fun and good vibes. But let me talk about before I go to Amanda's house, and like Ian's like, because Ian brought like little ham things and deviled eggs.
Oh yeah, the deviled eggs were good. I was like wanting more of those. Like,
oh yeah, he said I didn't have any.
Really?
He said that everybody liked them though. I was
Yeah,
happy.
they were good.
I don't really like deviled eggs though. It's like not really my thing. But so Ian's like in the kitchen doing that, and I'm just like, it's in the morning. You know, everybody knows Kelly struggles in the morning, so I'm just doing my best to just be like, yay, Thanksgiving. And so I put on the Macy's Day Parade. Tell me why I am sobbing my eyes out. I keep hitting my mic. Sobbing my eyes out watching the Temptations sing My Girl. Sobbing. And then I think that was just, I kind of was talking about it with with Sarah. I was like, well, we did go and see the Temptations perform that song with our grandparents. Both of my grandparents like have been passed for a long time, but like maybe something there was like missing Grammy and family and my sibling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just all the things.
Yeah.
I was sobbing. And I don't know, I've just been really, really emotional lately.
Yeah.
And I'm always really emotional. But the crying thing, like I haven't really been crying that much in the last year, I would say. Except for the last couple months. So yeah, I was sobbing.
Yeah, I've been crying so much.
Yeah. And I got to FaceTime with my dad and my siblings, which was really nice.
We had a fire.
We had a fire.
Campfire. Yeah, it was all fun. We did a little after dinner
Oh my
walk.
gosh. And then at one point, we're like sitting in the living room, and then out of nowhere, Ian's playing Call of Duty.
Oh my
And
god!
the rage that ensued me and Manda.
No,
in
I
that
almost
moment,
grabbed the controller and like
just unplugged the TV.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this?
It was just
we had like
so
football on,
disrespectful.
and it's like, why am I hearing guns?
No, and then that's what I said. I say, if you guys want to play this, I will talk about the violence of this day of Thanksgiving the entire time that this is on the
So
screen.
you better turn it off.
I
right now.
cannot watch a war zone on Thanksgiving and not think of colonialism. Like, hello, like that was like, I know that I'm like sitting in my privilege trying to ignore that on that day and enjoy my peoples and stuff, but like, don't fucking play Call of Duty on Thanksgiving.
No, I mean,
not around me.
I like feel the same way about it as like when like the fights are on. It's like I literally like will not even look at the screen.
No, I hate it.
Like I'm just not
hate
even
it.
gonna look at the screen.
We don't like violence.
No, not at all.
And then I was also kind of feeling bad because Ian's been wanting to play Call of Duty for so long. Like that was like what he really liked to play. And then now like Fortnite is just really like what everybody plays. And so he plays it and he's like, he literally said to me the other night, if Fortnite could just be Call of Duty, I would love it. And I was like, okay, so you just love Call of Duty. So I felt bad because he was finally playing Call of Duty, but I was like, no.
Not today.
That's terrible vibes.
Not today.
So yeah. And I didn't even get to watch the dog show. Was football on the whole day or did you see anything? Did you see parade or dog show?
Parade was on for a bit in the morning before you guys came over, but no, I did not see dog show. But I also like our living room so separate from the kitchen. Like I just like wasn't over there.
Oh, were you cooking all morning? Well, helping prep.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell about the biscuits?
No. Just like not really like a good story.
Know,
we like made
emotional.
biscuits and we put a lot of love into them. We were really, really excited about them. They weren't biscuits. They were like rolls. Like they were like cute. And then the turkey pan broke and dripped all of the turkey juice meats onto the beautiful little rolls.
Well, I just wanted to hear more detail about your process. But if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine.
No, it's just boring.
Is too traumatized.
No, it's just boring. Like you wanted how I kneaded the dough.
Yeah, I just thought it was cute. You said, I spent a lot of time. You'd have to knead the dough and then you would let it sit for 2 hours and then I'd come back to it and it would be all different. And I was so emotionally attached.
It was cool. It would grow.
It
was like a chia pet.
That is what you said. It was like a chia pet.
Did I say that?
I think so. Maybe I made that up. But yeah, so we had a good Thanksgiving. Me and Amanda were on table placement duty because one thing about me and Amanda is we can make something look pretty.
Yeah.
That's
and
our
we
best
want
strong
it
suit.
and need it to look pretty.
That was our strong suit. And you were doing the drinks, which was good. I kind of like was like thinking after, I was like, did I do anything?
I know at one point me and Kelly were sitting there and I was like, Taylor, do you need any help? And Kelly's like, I could not do anything right now. And I'm like, I don't think I could either. I was going to see what she said to see if I was going to be out
like,
for
I was
it.
going to decide based on the task I was given, but I was like, I just like, especially like when I'm drinking and it's like, also I thought by that point I was probably like I smoked too probably. And I was just like, I am just going to make everything so much worse.
No, I mean, like, note to self, if I ever do have to do a majority of the cooking, like, I cannot drink because, like, I would not have been able to finish it off there.
Just don't care. It's like, who cares?
Who cares?
We need to center our moon.
I need to center myself.
How have you been doing with your meditation journey? Also, if you see this person that commented and said that they don't think me and Amanda understand meditation, let us know in the comments.
Like the most bullshit shit I've ever seen in my life. And it's like, love it because I love the hate comments. Just so you guys know, keep them coming.
I know, Amanda's really excited about it.
But only towards me. Don't do it to Kelly.
I just want to know why.
Just like so absurd.
I know.
So absurd. It's like, I did my 200-hour yoga training. Like, I've literally led meditations. Like,
the 200-hour yoga training.
It's 200 hours is a lot of time.
I just want to know why they would comment that because honestly, in my opinion, anyone that's going to comment about random ass fucking people on the internet saying we don't know about meditation doesn't know about meditation because the meditation practice is to each their own. Like
100%. There's so many different versions of it.
Nothing to understand about meditation besides the fact that it's what you do to practice.
Yes.
Like, that's all there is to understand. And so that's why I said, why is that? Like, let's have a conversation about it.
Yeah, if you're going to start a conversation, like, let's keep it going.
But I love to be underestimated. Like, I need to be underestimated. Like, keep the bar low. Like, don't expect anything. Like, the only thing people can expect from me is serving looks. Okay?
Ooh.
Also, don't even expect that because sometimes I get stressed out. Sometimes I can't figure out.
And we're not rich yet.
Yeah. I'm not rich. But yeah, I love being underestimated, and same with like in the workspace. Like, please underestimate me. Like, I am very glad to present as someone that seems like they wouldn't be able to be as smart as I really am.
Yeah, and then you can show them what the fuck's up, and they're like, "Oh!"
It's like, you don't even know that I'm a fucking intellectual airhead. Intellectual airhead is just the perfect. Like, I say it so much now that I can't believe it wasn't a thing before we said it.
It's so good. It's like the best name in the world.
Yeah.
That's all Kelly. She's really good at naming things.
Really good at naming things. Except I'm like, that I'm like, that's like something my ego still holds on to. Like, there's just still some certain things that it's like, what? I'll let Sonia have it. I'll let her have it. It's fine. It's not the end of the world that I hold on to this being so good at coming up with names with things. But like, I've been working on developing that education case management program at my internship, and I want to name it. And they're like, oh, we'll ask this girl is like the language person, like at Housing Catalyst. Like, that she came up with Camp Catalyst. Like, she's just really good at that stuff. And so like, we'll ask her what she thinks. And I'm like,
no, I'm going to do it.
But I also haven't thought of anything besides Education Connection, which is already a thing. So I'm more good at stuff like that. Maybe not like a serious, I don't know, whatever. Me and Amanda hang out every day, so we don't have anything to talk about.
You always have something to say.
I know, but I don't right now.
That's why I'm like, this podcast is perfect.
Why?
Because you always have something to say.
You always have something to say. You do. I get painted as this loud yappers and shut the F up. And Amanda gets painted as this cute, sweet, nice little mouse girl.
I'm the secret yapper.
And she is a loud bitch.
And I interrupt apparently all the time.
No, you've gotten better. Because I don't notice it at all really anymore.
Yes.
I can't believe the little things. I don't know if this is good for the thing, but whatever. The little things that we did when we first started, I cannot believe how much better we've already gotten at them. Yeah. I thought that it was going to take me forever. What was the thing that I would always do? Oh, I'd talk in circles for so long.
Yeah, you have gotten so much better.
But see, that's why now I don't have anything to say. Because what actually I do in conversations is just talk in circles. Yeah, and I have just like been practicing.
Oh, you asked how my meditation journey
is yeah. Okay, yeah. I want to know how that has been going, because you have been slaying with the nighttime.
Well, yeah, and I even have been doing some daytimes as well, but I'm not as attached to the like getting every single day one like you are.
I know, it's another thing.
And I feel like sometimes like when I've seen you, it's like, are you actually like, are you just like kind of listening to affirmations?
Yes.
Like, you're not like necessarily sitting there and like getting like your whole thing.
I'm like walking somewhere. I'm like getting ready in the morning. I'm in my shower.
So I like just want to be a little bit more intentional about it, where like when I am like wanting to do it, it's like, and I do want to get to doing that every day at some point, but right now sometimes I just can't sit there and do that. And
I mean, that's fine.
I don't know, it's like every like few days, like I'll miss a day and then have another one. Like but it's been helping a lot, and it's fun. And I think that we should all share our favorite meditations on the Insight Timer. Sorry, I can't speak right now.
We should all share our favorite meditations that are available on Insight Timer.
Yes.
How do we want them to share that with us? Comment just the name of it, because it's kind of hard. DM us it. Copy the link.
DM us.
And DM it to the Intellectual Airheads Instagram. That's what we need. So do you know what yours is?
Oh, well, I have a few. I don't have like one favorite.
Do you know what my favorite is?
To Be Both.
Yes, look at that.
By Dora.
She passed it. She passed the best friend quiz.
Yeah, I know things.
Yeah, you know things. Yeah, that's my favorite. But it's also kind of like when I was super obsessed with Kanye West, and people would be like, what's your favorite Kanye West song? You just have to pick one, because people are going to ask. Not that people are like, Kelly, what's your favorite meditation? Yeah. Like, no one's really asked me that, but it's like, they're all so good. You know, they're all so good.
I absolutely hate picking favorites.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's like commitment issues again. It's like, oh my God, I can't just pick one.
I think that my obsession with keeping the consecutive days is somehow connected to my obsession with getting the gold gown. Like, there's something about this, like, It's something about that. And when Insight Timer started to implement the consecutive days, I said, thank you. This is what I need. This is what I need to be motivated. It's not through how much it's going to benefit me. It's so that I can show that I've meditated for 50 days in a row.
Yes. No, I mean, that's something of note for yourself. Like, if you set a goal, you're really determined to achieve it.
Yeah.
So.
And that's like, and it even like goes into like, I don't know if it's good. I think there's a way that it can be good.
That's what I mean. Like,
and
you should try and implement it in like healthy ways.
Yeah. And I think that you'll relate to this though, is it's like kind of even ties into money not motivating me. It's like, I need to be motivated by like people being happy with what I did. Or like, I don't know. It's like, that sounds very people pleasy. And that's not necessarily that's why I'm like, I don't know if this is a good thing or not. But it's like, my motivation comes from seeing that what I did made people happy.
Yeah. Or like, then like affirming you. You want like actual more like verbs being like this.
Yes.
You know.
And it's like with like social work, like you have to show up for your clients. You know what I mean? Like these people, it's like kind of like even when I was working at the physical therapy office, I'm like, I have to show up. Like there's no one else to do the job. And so like that's definitely whatever. I don't know. It's just like an interesting connection.
A job where you have to show up because you're the only one that can do the job.
Yeah.
I mean, here.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that can do the job.
Exactly. I could never have somebody else come. Oh my God, that'd be horrifying. It'd be so awkward. What are you saying? Oh yeah. Where there's like a problem to that too. Cause it's like, that kind of sucks when no one else can cover for you.
Yeah.
But yep.
Yep. I'm tired.
I know. What is wrong with you?
Because I have haven't slept and I've been drinking and partying and then waking up still at 8 a.m. and it's just catching up to me and I'm feeling sad about having to close at work tonight and then I'm supposed to go out tonight too.
Man is party girl 365.
And I'm just already feeling sleepy thinking about all the tasks I still need to do today. But it's fine. Sorry if I'm like a little off. It's also the brain fog thing. Like I feel like I can't like say a full sentence without like saying something weird or tripping over my words.
I know. That's why I didn't want to record yesterday because that's how I felt.
No, but yesterday I was on one. Damn. I was listening to the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, yeah.
And was like,
oh, my God. Wait, I need to talk about this for a second. Manda sends me a Snapchat and goes, you know how... Wait, fuck. I need to think for a second.
No, wait. I don't think I want you to say what I said.
Oh. I was just going to say how you said, like, you were listening to the Pussy Doll music. You're like, this is why I'm the way I am. Oh, I remember now. I remember now.
Don't spill my secrets.
I love spilling Manda's secrets on the podcast. Okay, yeah, that's true. I guess whatever. But, you know, whatever. We grew up on fucking Pussycat Dolls.
Yes.
We grew up on fucking Rihanna.
Fergie, like...
Fergie. For
that's
sure.
Why I got a little
Beyonce. Basically, this is perfect because we really need to convince Manda to watch Vanderpump Rules, everybody. Comment below, Manda, watch Vanderpump Rules. To convince her because it is by far the best reality TV show that has ever existed.
Whoa, that's a bold
in
statement.
Our modern time. And the early seasons are just unbelievably chaotic, messy, and real. It's real shit. And so, as we all know, the scandal of it all happened. Tom Sandoval cheated on Ariana. I almost said Ariana Grande. Ariana Madix. With Raquel, who was also a cast member. And they had been dating. Tom and Ariana had been dating for like 10 years. So it was like really wild bananas. And then they had one more season. But like even before the scandal of it all, the show was really coming to an end. Like it's just... They had been recording for 10 years. There had been so much shit that had happened between this group for it to authentically still feel like a friend group was just ridiculous. Yeah. Like, it's like these people are not fucking friends.
Yeah.
And then they would like try to cast people onto the show. And that just doesn't work with this show because it started as a friend group and it's only going to work as a friend group. Mm-hmm. And also social media and like the influencers of it all. Like it's like people are just now coming on reality TV to get Instagram followers, not because they are a messy, delusional ass person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's just really hard for reality TV to be as compelling now just because there are actual standards that people that like we're watching on TV should have. And that's why I kind of like when it comes to like when I talk about the housewives and stuff, like I don't have standards. It's really the worse a person, the better they are for the show. And because that's what makes good reality TV. Like, I'm sorry that I'm giving people that are terrible a platform, but like, you know, look at our next fucking president. Okay. It's not me.
I didn't vote for him.
It's not me giving terrible people a good platform. Okay. Anyways, so it just came out that Vanderpump Rules is completely recasting. Like, they are going to have a new season come out, but they are not having anyone from the old cast come back, which I'm really excited about. Like, I'm really, really sad that I'm not going to be able to see James Kennedy, because, you know, DJ James Kennedy. Oh my God. Is my bae. So I'll miss him a lot, but I'm hoping that when they start filming, Lisa will have him come DJ at Sir. And so he'll still maybe have like some moments of just like, I don't know, like a familiar face to kind of kick off the new cast.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So I'm like, listen to me. I'm so glad to not have to try to see that cast try to make another dynamic. Like, I just can't with that. That would have been so fake and weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm just really excited for that. And I'm so excited for Ariana. And the other thing about it all is Jax, Kristen, Stassi, and Brittany all got fired. And when they got fired, it was like 2020 because they did like, I can't remember what exactly they did, but they did some really fucked up shit to the only black cast member on Vanderpump Rules. And she like wasn't even a cast member. She was like a friend. I don't know. It was just obviously like really fucked up stuff. And like, they're all horrible people. And so they got fired, but they're like so good for the show. And so the show just wasn't as good when they got fired. Now all of them are back on reality TV with The Valley. And Stassi is starting her own reality TV show.
What?
And now all the people that were on Vanderpump that were like, oh, you're a loser, you got fired, which they got fired rightfully so. Like, also, I need to have a whole episode on the year of 2020. Like, I need to have a whole episode. I know. Like, I'm like, everything about 2020 is so fucking weird. Like, I'm watching Roni from 2020 and like the verbiage that people are using. I get that it was like, I'm just so glad we didn't have this podcast in 2020. I'll say that. Like, it's just so weird. And I don't understand why we all spoke like we were human resource like people. And I know I still talk like that sometimes in certain ways, but it's just like, there's certain spaces to use that verbiage. And like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. And a lot of stuff was just so performative and whatever. So it's just funny that like all these people that like basically got canceled essentially are now all back on TV, and the people that were on TV are now off TV. Is my whole spiel.
What is The Valley? Is it just them hanging out?
Yeah, The Valley is what Jax, Brittany, and Kristen are on, and it's like their friend groups raising kids and like doing like, yeah, it's just like, it's more like Housewives styled, where it will follow their individual story and then they'll all get together. Where Vanderpump was just really focused at the restaurant for a long time and like would follow them back to their apartments and stuff, but whatever. So yeah, the 2020 of it all, like, I wish I could remember the exact quote that this girl was saying at this dinner, and I was just like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
It was just so weird how on edge we all were.
It was a crazy, crazy, crazy time.
Yeah. And like even like Roni, like it's like this season, like right after COVID, and it's like now they have this girl Ebony on it, and it's like they've never casted anyone besides a white woman with blonde hair, basically the entire fucking 12 seasons, and then they come back with this, and it's like so embarrassing. And then it's like Sonia is like showing her koi fish, and she's like pointing out, she's like, look, I have white and black ones, and it's just like,
oh,
this is horrifying. And the girl Ebony was like, yep, and you got fat ones too, you got body positivity going on. I was like, that was such a good way to like,
so funny
play it. But it's like these white women like of Roni are so like, I don't know, it's just crazy. And 2020 was a really weird time.
I feel like we should just end it.
I know, Amanda is like so over it.
I feel so tired right now.
I know. What's wrong?
I'm like, can I take a nap?
Yeah, you could go take a nap.
I'm bad at napping.
Okay. Well,
we were supposed to record yesterday. I would have been better yesterday.
And I would not have been. I was on level 100 today, and Amanda was on level negative 100. And you know what? Sometimes that's just what happens, and we're not always perfect.
Yeah, that's the truth.
But we love you all, and thank you for tuning into another episode of the Intellectual Airheads Podcast. And please follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Intellectual Airheads.